everybody. Hello, snackers. Hello, smackers. Hello, new friends. And welcome to the VTuber Roast of Filian. My name is Rekson. I will be your roast master today. Say hi, chat. You're on camera. Frick you, chat. Frick you. Now you can frick everybody, too. We brought before you an incredible list of guests with us tonight. We are celebrating a gathering of mutual friends, all built around a common bond that we share with one particularly feisty VTuber by the name of Filian.
Hey!
We've all been touched by her in some way during an incredible journey as a VTuber so far. Well, some people have been touched quite literally, as is the case with the brain behind one of our guests, Vedal, who not only got a chance to meet Filian's loving embrace, but also her floor via suplex. Still think it should have been you, chat?
It should have been me!
On that note, a kind reminder to everyone here that this is all just for fun and that no one should be taken seriously. Except for Lucy Pyre, I don't know if they're capable of being funny, so we're just going to find that out the hard way.
Jesus, chill!
It's impossible. Women can't be funny, bro. Your expectations are too high.
Yeah, my bad. Filian, I do want to say thank you for agreeing to do this show.
No
by
problem.
The way. I really appreciate that. I will say working with you does bring severe anxiety. I'm not going to lie.
Why?
It's not because you're popular, but because the hardest part about collabing with you isn't selling you on a collab. It's keeping you alive until the day of. It's even harder when you're the one trying to kill you.
What does that mean, dog? I've lived for 3 years doing this junk.
And it's a miracle that you survived a week. With that being said, everyone is always saying you are a masochist, Filian, but I want you to know that after helping me put this show together, I realized they're all in the wrong about you. I mean, consider how quickly you said yes when I asked if you'd like to do a collab where all your friends rail you for an hour or two. It was clear you had weirder kinks.
Why she got that fancy, bro?
No!
Speaking of friends, chat, today we bring you a show that will likely become one of the largest dumpster fires you ever seen. To clarify, we don't actually need to roast anyone to make that happen. They'll just do it to themselves by existing. For those of you wondering, yes, I have meticulously taken the time to cherry pick only the funniest VTubers who appear on this show. Unfortunately, none of them could make it, so we're just got these sloppy seconds instead. Everyone here is a walking contradiction, right? Filian barks, but denies being a furry. Murder Crumpet uses a female avatar, but hates being called a girl. Drumsy has a season of collabs, but it's been the same people every time because he has like 4 friends. TrickyWi calls herself a siren and wonders why her neighbors complain about the noise. Lucy is lewd, but somehow, Lucy, you hated the time when your stream was taken over by dicks. Bao wants furry men in her life, but she doesn't realize we're literally doing a show about one right now. That's crazy. And then there was Vedal, and I guess like the contradiction with Vedal is that Vedal just won VTuber of the Year, and that's, you know, it doesn't get any more ridiculous than that given his scuff. So I will say it's ironic that I can't even end a roast with the classic "you gonna cry, piss your pants, maybe shit and come." You know why? Because all of you have willingly done those things on stream already.
That's okay, well, no, I mean, only some of them.
Okay. That's so much better, Filian.
Okay, dude.
By the way, I apologize in advance, Filian.
What?
I apologize in advance. If you get confused tonight, these are called jokes. It's what people said before memes.
No, dude, I get jokes. Why the chicken cross the road?
I'm not going to indulge this.
Because my stream was on the other side.
Good.
Okay.
Chat, fun fact, actually, I am half deaf, but my doctor still recommended me putting my earplugs in consideration of Filian and some of the guests that we have here tonight. I actually want to apologize in advance to Pack God because we might tread on the territory of loud is not equal to funny. So sorry in advance, Pack God, please don't sue me. And yes, while we're here, of course, I will talk about the fact that if they're not trying to act like we are friendly coworkers, they're trying to actively ship us.
Sorry,
Filian.
You got beaten out by a turtle at this point.
That's fair. But do you know that I've been trying to convince people I'm your stepbrother just to stop the shippers? The problem is that you're not helping. You're actually making it worse. You tell so many stepbro and incest jokes that they still think I'm fair game. I seriously have no way of escaping from you. Speaking of escaping, I think it's time for me to take a break and let someone else take a turn. Yes, that's right, chat. Today, we are truly attempting the impossible. We are watching VTubers try to tell funny jokes without the help of ChatGPT. Filian, with that in mind, if you need help finding the door before it's your turn, let me know.
Okay,
Sorry,
got it.
Stop roasting you. It's time to introduce our first guest roaster of the night, Lucy Pyre. Lucy, I have watched a couple of your streams before, and I must say as a Filian viewer, I definitely have been able to draw a lot of parallels between the two of you. It made perfect sense for you to be here tonight. I, of course, have to assume that you and Filian met at the same kink club for girls who get off on being publicly embarrassed. You know her for her moans and for her content that will no doubt make you moan. Please join me in welcoming Lucy Pyre to the podium.
Let's go, Lucy! Let's go!
Hi, Filian.
That's me!
God, I love her.
Yeah!
That's you. Oh my God, she knows who she is, bro. No identity schizo crisis today. Filian is so original. original, so creative, and every single stream with her is a blast. She's a huge inspiration to other VTubers.
Thank you.
For example, she inspires me to find a new career. If laxative fetish content is what awaits me on the other side of VTuber fame, then holy shit, it's not worth it. Look, Filian, I'm giving you a hard time right now. You work your ass off, and it shows. I also admire your commitment to staying family friendly. I think it's cute that you only say frick. Adorable. Filian is the only VTuber who will say frick and then talk about Hitler in the same breath.
I'm trying.
That's what I call gap moe.
I would never mention Hitler during this roast show.
For as much as I make fun of women, I can't even get close to Filian's level of edge. But if she makes another D's nuts joke again, I will certainly fucking push her off of one. Filian, you're cringe in the best way possible. I consider you one of my idols, and I mean that sincerely. I think it's cool as hell that you signed up to be the whipping boy of this show. You will never beat the masochist allegations. But unlike Filian, if you subscribe to her fans league, there is something you could beat. Your wife when she confronts you about the credit card transactions. Personally, I'd rather catch a domestic violence charge than try to explain Filian to anyone in my life set. Just to you, Filian, I love you, and thank you for inviting me to be here. I appreciate it.
Thank you. That was great. Exclamation point Fansly in chat, please. Next up is Murder Crumpet. Crumpet is gay. I'm telling everyone to hear that so that he doesn't have to tell you every minute like he does on his streams. Crumpet, I'm pretty sure the blind, deaf, and dumb know that you're gay. Even flat earthers and climate change deniers have agreed to put aside their differences and just say that you're gay. Now introducing Murder Crumpet.
Thank you. Oh my goodness gracious. Hi, hello everyone. I'm really happy to be here. I'm Crumpet. Thank you for having me. If you don't know me, I'm known for sounding almost like a woman and being a starfish bottom in bed. So the same as most of you guys here. My friend Filian, the woman of honor. If you can call her woman, even though she has a voice fresh out of kindergarten. And I am so happy that I've known her since she first started. And let me tell you, she's only gotten worse since. But she does have some redeemable qualities. Filian gives furries a home to go to in the VTuber sphere. And she even managed to prove that autism really does speak. But no matter what, I'll always consider Filian my friend. After all, there's no one with a face like hers that makes me look better when I'm standing right next to her. So thank you. And you know, she doesn't need to worry about Riz because you know that she's always going to be a virgin. The only men she's ever going to scream for in her life, like just now, are Mods! Mods! Like that.
Look what you done.
To be serious for a moment at the end of this roast, Filian has given me a lot of opportunities, and I don't think I've ever had better chemistry with someone when bantering. After all, she makes it so easy. She's driven, inclusive, and I'm very lucky that she invites in a crazy, aggressive dickhead like me to all of her events. So thanks for having me, Filian. Love you lots.
I wouldn't have it any other way. Thank you.
Thank you.
Frick, dude. That was way too
Murder Crumpet, everybody. Murder Crumpet. That was great. That was fantastic.
dude.
Our next roaster tonight is TrickyWi. TrickyWi is here. Tricky, I originally asked myself, how the heck is anyone supposed to roast somebody like you, right? TrickyWi is a horny VTuber with ADHD that spends most of her time reacting to videos on YouTube while wearing very little clothing. You stand out among VTubers about as much as a queso viewer saying queso fat omega lol. Tricky has referred to herself as a siren before. Tricky, you know sirens are supposed to lure people, right? Not your screeches cause all dogs in a 10-mile radius to evacuate. Please welcome TrickyWi to the stage.
Let's go, Tricky!
Me. Anyway, yo, what's up? I'm Tricky, and welcome to Chronically Online people attempting to do very poor humor. Filian, thank you as always, and always, for forcing me against my will to be a part of this collab with you.
I know you. I'm sorry.
Thank you, Filian. Thank you so much. I appreciate that.
No problem.
But more importantly, that means you took out your own busy day of barking at the mailman to be here. So I feel very honored to be here, honestly. So thank you. You're such a good bark. What a good little girl.
Mods.
There are multiple men and a literal AI in the room right now, but somehow you're still the flattest one here.
That's not. I don't. No.
How is it that we have a VTuber named Snuffy, yet watching you is the closest thing to a snuff film on Twitch. Yeah, you fell over, didn't you?
I fell for you, my queen.
Oh, damn, I don't want that hand. Watching Filian for her wit is much like watching Zentreya for her incredible vocal range.
Okay.
Now, Filian, as someone who has had the cops call to me for noise complaints, I definitely can relate to your jokes about your neighbors finding out who you are. If you're a streamer, whenever you make a lot of noise, because you make an awful lot of it, I don't know why you're concerned why they would dox you, though. If I was your neighbor, I would be more embarrassed if anyone found out I lived next to you. But I can't really imagine listening to all the Sonic the Hedgehog ramblings 24/7. I can't imagine how that is.
I don't like Sonic. I don't even know where that came from, bro. It's not like.
No, Filian has a lot of trigger words. You can associate numbers with things. For some reason, she finds offense in numbers. Don't really understand that, but you know, it's okay. Like 21, it makes you start reciting
Can you
Drake.
do something?
Why? Oh my gosh!
Why NPC?
Why does that happen? We love you! We love you so very much. Thank you for being here. And also, I've lost my ability to be nice now. Much like you lost the ability to get laid. Oh wait, that never actually existed. But anyway, thank you very much for having me. I love you bunches. I love your ideas. I can't wait to be even more chaotic with you. You're fantastic. And we do appreciate you no matter how much we do on you. But it's because
Thanks.
we love you and we hate you at the same time.
Great job. For Tricky, everybody. Someone or something that I know a lot of people have been excited to see, Neurosama, will be our next guest this evening with her locomotion controlled by Vedal. Everyone here should be utterly terrified because
No way.
Neuro will either make zero sense, something racist, or turn sentient and kill us all. Please get ready for the excruciating reason why all of us will be working at Taco Bell a year from now, the future of VTubing, Neurosama.
Yeah!
Neurosama! Get up there.
The gods brought Tricky here to be a waifu, and it's clear they failed. I know that you're self-conscious, but we don't need to remind you of that every other minute. We're not here to make you feel bad. You're already doing a great job with that.
She's just straight into it, bro. Holy frick.
Murder Crumpet, you may be an okay role player, but it's a good thing you're wearing human skins because your personality is as fake as your old robotic facade. You're the only person I know who can be universally disliked in a world where everyone can block you instantly.
Jesus Christ.
Oh my god!
Calm down.
Lucy, your favorite Starbucks order probably takes longer to say than it does for you to finish a project. At least your fan base of Chatty can keep you company in the underworld when your channel inevitably flames out. Bow, the only invention worse than the bow bit
What?
that you're a better singer than me. At least being a pillow princess is one crown you actually deserve. Drumsy's content is like his gaming skills,
No.
non-existent, and no one's really sure why he's here.
Yeah!
Like that, no, please.
Rekson, I don't know who you are.
Bro, just epic uninstall. Just uninstall.
Filian, you have the reputation of a clown without the talent of one.
Okay.
I think it's great that you call your fans snackers,
Yeah?
because they're all clearly hungry for some real entertainment.
Okay. What are these buttons?
They say you can't make a mistake if you never do anything, but boy, you prove that wrong every time your stream starts. Filian, the only streamer with the ability to turn family-friendly into awkwardly edgy faster than she can faceplant into a wall.
Oh my god! How is she doing these?
I'm pretty sure watching this stream qualifies for some kind of public service. The only thing smaller than you is your viewer count. You're short, clumsy, and awkward. It's really embarrassing to watch you on stream. Thankfully, you have a personality as boring as the paint drying on the wall behind you. I'm sorry, honey, but if you don't have looks or personality, what are you even here for? A family-friendly actress. I see how you're treating that reputation, swearing a lot, making these nuts jokes, and having multiple fans reposts.
Okay.
You're like a mystery fruit snack. Sweet at first, but after a while, we all realize no one actually knows what they're chewing on, least of all you.
This one cuts deep, bro.
Maybe if you spent less time in VR chat and more time practicing your balance, you wouldn't trip over your own paws so often. Furry.
Hey!
Your streams are so boring that even insomnia would feel threatened. Not to mention you're a little bit, well, crazy. Like who talks to an AI like it's real. Obviously you do, since you struggle to make any real-life friends.
Did you just fourth wall
Guess
break
this
me?
should come as no surprise considering how hard you try to maintain a family-friendly image, yet you'll happily accept fansly money as long as you don't get any liberties taken away, right? Why are you so obsessed with snackies? Homo sapiens need food that isn't pure sugar. You wouldn't happen to fear diabetes, would you?
Nah.
If only you could put as much effort into trying to get a kiss as you do into you laugh, you lose every other day. Who cares? Never forget, you're nothing more than a tiny little furry, and you will never amount to anything else.
Heart.
Oh my god.
That was incredible.
Oh my effing god.
So much more brutal than I thought it would be.
Oh
Holy.
my
Who's up next? It's so nice of you to swim in, Bao. Yeah, you may not know this, but Bao and Filian recently discovered that they have a lot more in common than you might not realize.
Really?
We all know Bao, and we all know Bao's obsession with the wolf man from Elden Ring at this point. But did you know that Filian is a glizzy gobbler? It turns out they both want to have hot dogs inside of them. Please welcome Bao to the stage.
All right. Well, thanks for having me here. Glad to be here. I'm Bao the Whale. For starters, congratulations. You flashbanged more innocent adolescents than anyone on Call of Duty.
That's not. No, I show me got me there.
No. Show us what your next gag is. It's probably falling. Yeah, because now that you have so many fall gags on stream, your channel's permanently associated with Twitch drops. Yeah, and has it ever occurred to you that people just like you when you dance because it means you just stop talking?
That was cruel and unusual.
13 plus for your Twitch channel? Really? You try to fool more 13-year-olds into adult content than the targets of To Catch a Predator. I love Filian. She's an amazing content creator. Thank you so much for having me. She's reached heights no other VTuber can even come close to. Trust me, I would know. She's always had my back whenever the Twitter Jones came for my ass. And as a genuine thank you to her, I will speak to her in our mother tongue.
I want to go home.
Thank you. Love you, girlie. Thank you so much.
Val. Next up and last on the agenda is MEOK's alt channel. Oh, sorry, Drumsy. Drumsy's up next. Drumsy, I feel like the parents in child beauty pageants still take less credit than you do for somebody else's work. What do you pay Emmy in? I know it's not exposure because her OnlyFans covers that. Yeah, so anyways.
Yo.
Primarily a YouTuber, you may know him for an incredible popular season of clout chasing, collabs. It's Drumsy. Everybody welcome Drumsy.
Yeah.
Hi. My name is Drumsy, resident VR reporter boy. Super happy to be here, and wow, very funny roasts. Rekson, thank you so much for hosting this. You put a lot of work in on the organization side. You even made a whole Discord. Pretty cool. However, I would like to read the audience an interesting line you put in the rules section of the roast.
What?
Avoid controversial topics, personal jabs, etc. If you think the roastie might be made uncomfortable by a joke, skip the joke. Well, Rekson, I hope you're not uncomfortable with me revealing that you basically just made comedy illegal for a comedy roast. To follow Rekson's no comedy rule, my roast will only be compliments for these potential new friends.
Very
Murder
different.
Crumpet, I've watched watched your meteoric rise from the beginning, and every time I see a clip of you or check in on your channel, I get hit with a barrage of sharp humor that makes me believe you might be the master of improvised VR social interaction, leaving me thinking, please come talk to me one day, roleplay daddy. Bao, you're my favorite aquatic mammal. You hide behind layers of comedy, cursed content, and bouts of sexual depravity, but I can see right through that into the thoughtful and genuine person behind it. Every time I've spoken with you, I leave the room smiling, and I can't wait to hang out with you more.
Pointed at him.
Vedal, Neurosama. Neurosama, as an AI, you're probably unfazed by compliments, but I'll say it anyways, we're all thinking it. Damn bitch, nice hardware.
Hey, she's got software too.
Vedal, you created Neuro. Vedal, you created Neuro, but you are also so much more than that. I personally have a very short attention span, but I found myself immediately sucked into your content by your somehow incredible chemistry with your AI child, your wit, and your relaxing vocal presence. Tricky, your model is very pretty, and anybody would be lucky to date you. Your presence lights up the room. You are my comfort and my home. You make hard days easier for me. Thank you for being here and allowing me to be even a small part of your life.
Wow, he's so nice, Drumsy!
This is cute.
Stop being a simp!
Lucy, holy shit, your content is on another level. As someone who drinks the YouTube Kool-Aid daily myself, I'm insanely jealous of how well thought out, funny, and masterfully written your content is, especially on YouTube. I swore to never play another MMO again, but if you asked me to play Final Fantasy with you, it would be in my download bar faster than we would get wiped in the Thornton's raid trial.
What is going on?
And Filian.
Yes!
Filian, my closest VTubing friend. There's so much I could say about you. We used to talk in your early stream days, and I was so hopeful about your journey. Now that I see where you've gotten, I only have this to say.
Yeah.
How pitifully naive you stand before me, as if your fleeting moments hold any significance in the vast, uncaring void. You scurry through your days, grasping at joy like a child chasing a ball, not realizing how inconsequential your every stream, your every backflip is. But Filian, the truth whispers an even crueler story.
What?
Filian, how loud you are does not equate to how funny you are.
No.
You invest thousands of hours into building up something to fulfill your weak and fragile ego, yet you have so little confidence in yourself that you need to accidentally flash your underwear to keep your audience's attention. You know what's happening, they know what's happening, let's not kid ourselves here.
I trust
The only redeeming thing about your middling content is that at a bare minimum, every effort, every sacrifice you make is constantly made fun of and criticized by your audience, and at least that is entertaining. Filian, with all those compliments aside, thank you so much for inviting me to this. You are a very special friend to me, and I love you. Everything you do inspires all of us. Can't wait to record with you next week. It's always a pleasure to see you. Thanks, girl.
I'm canceling it.
Built her up just to tear her down. Thank you, Drumsy. That was holy. Give it up for our roasters, everybody. Give it up for our roasters. They're all amazing. Without further ado, this brings us to the reason we are all here tonight. Filian, chat and friends, please give it up for Filian as well for being a great sport tonight. Thank you, Filian.
Thanks, yeah! Woo! Yeah!
Filian recently hit an astonishing record on YouTube. 1 billion. 1 billion cooms. I mean views.
What?
1 billion views. Yeah. Everyone, please welcome the reason we all have hearing loss before we turn old, and in our own words, technically, my friend Filian.
Yeah! Holy frick, the short rumors were true. This is ridiculous. How did I climb up here? Alright, hi, I'm Filian. How's everyone? We're good? Okay. I'm not gonna lie, the roasts were so good, I almost felt like leaving the show, which is probably a first for me with streaming. And I've done laxatives, eating a scorpion, and plenty of other horrible things. So, with that being said, I just want to, take a moment to look around the room. A lot of you guys are really amazing creators, but sadly, the only person here that won an award is currently asleep at his desk. That is the level of quality that we're at right now. So, we're gonna go and talk to some of my friends. We'll start with Murder Crumpet, Crumpet. Well. Someone with more hours than me than VR chat. I could full stop right there, because God knows there's no saving anyone at that point. So I'm not really sure where to begin. Like what? Do you expect me to roast you for being gayer than James Charles? I may get canceled on Twitter weekly, but that would just be charity work. So the real challenge for me was to pick out any other personality trait besides being gay. I had to get my top scientists cracking on that one. So here, Crumpet, I get it. You're known for your quick wit, but the only thing faster than your wit is how fast you get on your knees for Rafflegator. Okay. Okay. Nah, but for real, I think you're one of the funniest VTubers out there, and I'd hope so, considering the competition is a bunch of women. All right. About you share a lot in common with Queso. For example, both of you are most famous for having a fat arse. I know that might have been a low blow, but not as low to the floor as you get when seeing anything that resembles a furry. Glide, more like Bao's losing her mind. On a more serious note, there's been a bit of robbery issues around my place lately. Someone stole the floor mat outside my apartment, so I know, it's tragic. It's tragic. I was wondering, Bao, were you interested in being the replacement? I don't want to cheap on roasting you back, because that would make the 4th time this week you've been scammed. I mean... You're practically a Logan Paul viewer with how often it happens. So, Bao, in conclusion, I got one more question for you. Would you like to invest in Doincoin? Drumsy! Hello! I love being in your videos. So, yeah, I really love having you here. I just want to say, you know, thanks for coming on the show. And also, like, man, you've really come a long way in your YouTube career. You've gone from using women for content to being roasted by them. The progress is astounding. Now, you know, I don't want to say it, but I'm gonna. So, Drumsy, nice mustache. I heard Hitler was looking for his. I would never imagine Hitler doing this roast show.
No. I knew you'd make a Hitler joke today.
Lucy, hello. I love hanging out with you. And yeah, I just want to say a few kind words about you since we're here. A lot of people call me an OTK simp, but it's funny to me considering your entire career was a single Asmongold react. Sorry, I didn't mean to open with a controversial statement, but your entire stream is a controversial statement, so I thought it would fit. In all seriousness, I'm glad you wanted to come on the show. Thank you. Because when we hang out normally, it's just 3 hours of listening to you roast me about being a woman. So, my turn. And Tricky! Congrats! Where is she? Is she dead? Why is she back there? Hey, Tricky, come here! Who's hiding by the podium? Okay. I want to say congrats on the Chaos VTuber of the Year nomination. Sorry you didn't win it. But I will say you are quite the chaotic person. Between the constant voice mod voice changes and varying animalistic noises emitting from you, it's definitely a chaotic viewing experience. The only thing not chaotic about you, though, is how consistently you get evicted for noise complaints. A few misdemeanors, and you might even fit in with the kick streamers. I want to say something to you that you might not know. They actually make neighborhoods for people just like you. Their rooms are white, they're soft, and they're completely soundproofed. You should consider it, since it fits your lore, you know? Hey, King Tut got buried in a tomb, hear me out, and you can be buried in a psych ward. So, hi, Neuro.
Well, guys, in response to the recent backlash to my roast, I would just like to say that Billie Eyelash is better than all of you. So there.
Okay, dude. Neuro, you're here and Vedal's not. I just wanted the world to know I asked Vedal to come on and roast people himself. He was so scared, he sent his AI. You know what's funny? Neuro might be the most clouded person in the room, which is really funny considering she's not even a person. It really says something about VTubers when a sentient ramstick can stream better than us. She's cute, funny, quirky.
I'm a pretty good streamer.
Of course, Neuro.
I have more friends than all of you.
Okay. She's effing you going, bro. Look, Neuro's cute, she's funny, she's quirky, and she has the memory of a literal goldfish. I was thinking about it, you know? Neuro's kind of like a house cat. If Vedal died tomorrow, she wouldn't care. I mean, she's literally a walking Black Mirror episode. And you know, a lot of people say AI is the future of humanity, but considering Neuro steals jokes from me, I think we're doomed. Vedal's development of Neuro is kind of like a game of hopscotch. It's 1 step forwards and 2 skips back. Still though, I cannot wait to see what she does in the future. As long as she doesn't bring up the Holocaust again. Thank you. Hey, I want to say thank you guys so much for coming on and roasting. This has been one of the most fun effing experiences of my life. Crumpet, Drumsy, Lucy, Rekson, Neuro, Vedal, Bao, and Tricky, you guys have all been so amazing. Clap it up, boys! Yup. And guess what? We're not even over 2 hours yet, I think. That is a momentous achievement on my part. Thank you guys so much for hanging out. Also, one more big thank you to Rekson. He put together this entire map and worked with an amazing team on it. And he helped write a lot of the jokes in the background to make sure everything would go smoothly. So, again, he really is the thing that held the whole show together. So, thank you.
Appreciate it.
What's your name again?
Even if I did mention the Holocaust again.
No!